What's up, Kiss Army? My name is Joe. That's Sunny, and that is Lee right down there. Thank you. Welcome to your 20-minute Kiss Fix. We just got done talking on our regular show, which airs Sunday at 7 p.m. right here on YouTube, about the year 1976 and all the awesome stuff that happened. And while we were talking about that, I brought up this book right here. Barry Levine's The Kiss Years book. And Barry Levine, if you guys don't know, I'm sure most of you do, he was a rock photographer. That's what he did. He took pictures of rock bands live and shit like that. But he was very famous for taking the Kiss photos. All the Kiss cards is Barry Levine. Most of their posters from the 70s are Barry Levine. Like the lunchbox, the Kiss lunchbox, Barry Levine. So he was one of these guys that had an eye. And one of the coolest things about this book is it has so many outtakes. One of them I want to show you, and then Sonny will make a snarky comment. But I always thought that this was kind of funny.
Oh, the back?
Yeah. The very back of the book. That was kind of cool.
Yes.
But I wanted to show you guys a few of the pictures that he's taken that are in this book. Like the Kiss Alive 2 or Love Gun tour book is all Barry Levine. When they got back together for the reunion, Barry Levine was the guy. I think Barry Levine was the producer for Detroit Rock City, the movie. I think the Cubes posters were Barry as well. Just had some really good ideas for the band. With the Mylar in the background.
Oh, love that shot. Love the whole shoot.
Let me ask you this though, man. Here's something that something flying around your room, Sonny?
No, I forgot where I put the Mylar one.
Oh, that's right. You had
the Mylar.
Is it the one that says Barry Levine on the bottom?
Yeah. I have it in there somewhere.
That's I thought something was flying around your room. You're going.
I'm looking.
I was like, something got into Sonny's room. Okay, let me ask you this. Family Jewels, right? When it came out, Lee, you did not watch it, right?
Not much, no.
Right.
Here and there.
Like, if you look at this picture of Gene Simmons right here, if this is your demon and then you watch Family Jewels,
that's why I didn't watch.
It ruins the whole idea of what this guy was.
Well, because you don't want him to be a human,
right? No, I get it. He's very, and they feel they. Oh yeah, here, look, here's another one that's really cool. This is
Oh yeah, that's.
Magic Mountain. I think Magic Mountain. Yeah. You know, one of the cool things is, and I'm not really sure who it is, but if you watch Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, at one point there is a photographer in the rafters. They show him. Right? And he is zooming in and taking a picture. And I never got word if that was Barry Levine, but I wonder if it's possible that that's who that was.
It's possible.
Because I know that in this book, there's a picture where Gene is with a girl from Cream magazine, right? And it's a photo of the two of them together. Gene is, I want to find it because it's so interesting. He's actually not wearing makeup in the picture, right? And the girl, I don't know. I'm gonna guess that it's something I'm not gonna be able to find, and I'm sorry about that. But the girl in the picture. Oh, here it is. This girl right here. You see that picture? Gene right there. So when Kiss is playing live in Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park, they zoom in on a girl, and you can see her. She starts shaking her head and going, "I love Kiss." And I'm 99% sure it's that girl. So it's like they put friends of theirs in the in the video of them live. And I
Nice.
always thought that was interesting. So I'm wondering if that was Barry Levine. Let's see if I can find some more really cool shots here. Look at this shot of Gene Lee.
Oh yeah. Too cool.
So let me ask you this. Would you say, all right, look, anybody can take pictures, but not everybody's a photographer, right, Sonny?
100%.
100%. Would you say that Barry Levine is a big, huge help to them, like capturing like the mystique of Kiss?
Oh yeah. Any photographer that they were going to have that was worth a shit, they are set to have the mystique. And you know, when you're looking at the pictures, you're like, oh well, the members must be doing those poses themselves. But then when you watch any documentary, if you've ever been around any kind of camera shooting, yeah, the members or the subject is doing some of it, but a lot of the times the camera person is telling you, hey, do this, do this, do this.
Stand up, put your hand over here, do this.
Even if you were to say it's 50-50, half the stuff that we've seen that's really cool could have been Barry's suggestion.
Right, yeah. Look at this picture right here. This one. So now think about this. Alive is out. Kiss is touring now. We know from the last episode we did all over the world. All over the world. We've all seen the picture of them where they're in front of the Buckingham Palace and the one with Big Ben in the background. Barry Levine takes this picture. Look at this. What do you see, Sonny?
I can't tell what I see. But Paul's up there somewhere.
It's like 30 photographers all following this band around.
Oh, okay.
There's camera. They're all standing there in their bell bottoms taking pictures of Kiss, you know, while they're going around town. The photos inside the Love Gun tour book to me are awesome. I showed that one on the last show. And we showed that. The Mylar, all the Mylar shots.
Oh yeah.
I would love to have this as a poster right here. It's great. You know, I know that when you got it, Sonny, it was like a Barry Levine collectible.
Yeah.
And it's Mylar, but I would love to have a poster of just that. And then they each did Mylar shots. See?
Yeah.
There's Peter.
Yep.
So unique, but so fitting. You can't put the biggest band in the world in front of that and make it make sense. The Eagles, right? That if they take a picture in front of Mylar, it doesn't click the same way it does for Kiss. It's futuristic almost, right, Lee?
Well, yeah. Kiss is different from everybody.
So unusual. All right. Look, what about this one right here? This is the Boom.
Oh yeah, Empire.
The
Empire State Building. Yeah. Empire State Building. If you guys don't have this book, try to find it. It's kind of hard to find right now because I think it's out of print. Just walking down the street in New York City.
Oh, yep.
Can you imagine being a little Lee and walking down the street and all of a sudden
I would
running into that band?
But that picture of them walking down the street in New York City right there. Dude, Paul can't be comfortable. Like the other guys at least are like feel like you're wearing a costume, clothes. This leotard
all the way down.
That's all the way down and just shows his hairy. That can't be comfortable. Come on.
Yeah, but he thinks he's you know how he is.
He thinks he's shit.
I guarantee when the jacket came at Love Gun, he was a happy man because he likes that little jacket.
Maybe
the little vest.
Yeah.
Here's the so those are like the notebooks, like right? The notebooks covers.
Oh,
was that the Ace cover too? The Ace notebook cover? Peter had the I only have one. It's the Peter Criss one. But Gene Gene was where there's the moon in the background. I think that's the Paul, though, and I also think that that's the puzzle, maybe. You guys out there that are collectors, you can tell me, correct me. This is what it's all about. I'm never pretend to know everything. Paul Lynn's show.
Oh, amazing.
Barry was there for all of this stuff, man. I mean, everything that happened to that band, he was there.
Got the Wicked Witch in there.
Yeah. I think it's off to the side.
Another icon.
This is where they're playing on the show. For those of you guys that are watching that have never seen this before, this is our show, Podcast Rock City. We do it live every Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And you get to be part of the show because you're over here in the comment section on my screen. We have a producer that does the show, and they put your comments up when they're relevant, but they put your comments up, and everybody could get a comment up. It's nonstop. It's always participating in the show. We did a show today, so we're recording this today for a Wednesday release. We did a show today, and through the whole show at the bottom is everybody's comments letting us know when we're right, if they agree with us, of course, when we're wrong, when they disagree with us, of course. And most of the time, it's, that's the most awesome thing about this show is you are actually a member of the cast. You are a member of the show, and that's what makes it fun. It's not, I did the podcast where we weren't live for years with Sonny, with Lee, with Jody, with everybody, with Joey. And once you guys were part of the show, changed everything. You agree with that, Sonny?
Yeah. It's funner that way.
Yeah.
The radio show was that way. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to have interaction like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Here's the Cubes posters, and look, there's all these outtakes. There's outtakes.
Oh, I got to get that book back out. I haven't looked at it in a while.
Yeah, it's so good. It came with a special card. Like there was a different card for in the book, and I don't know what I did with mine. It's probably I love this picture of Gene right here. I love that picture of Gene.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I think there's a card. I think there's a Kiss card. All the Kiss card, Barry Levine. And I might be wrong. You guys could let me know. But there's so much to look at in here. If you guys get a chance to check it out, of course you could go online and look it up. I always love this picture of Paul. He's got a smash guitar. And if you look, he's signed it right. He signed it over here. But look, it's bleeding.
Oh, boy.
I always thought that was cool.
Gene spit blood on it.
I think that they put that there for the effect of like he killed the guitar.
Right. Murdered it.
By smashing it. And then, we get into the, some Eric Carr photos.
Oh,
so anyway, a lot of live stuff. Classic. That's the Destroyer tour book thing. Okay. So let's go back into a little bit more. We got a few more minutes, a little bit more 1976. Sonny, let me ask you this, because obviously you came into the band later. It was the right time for Sonny. It was the right time for you, right? But let me ask you this. Do you like I hear certain things about like stuff that I wasn't into and I didn't have a chance to be into it either because I was too young or because I just missed the boat on it and I got it late. Like, do you like every once in a while go, man, I really wish I was paying attention back then, because that seems to be like the real magical time for the band. Obviously, it was the band without makeup still was pretty successful, but as far as the magical time, Ace, Gene, Peter, and Paul, do you ever sit back and go, I wish I would have been able to pay attention for that? Or,
well, first, I wasn't in the country when they were big, so that wouldn't happen anyway. But I don't know how much I would have understood at 6, 7, or 8 years old anyway. Mm-hmm. I was watching cartoons. I was happy with Popeye and the Flintstones and Justice League and whatever else I was watching. That was good enough for me. Now, if I was going to experience it and I was In high school, I think that would have been different. I think that would have been cool. Because I will tell you that being in high school from 83 to 86, when hair metal's basically being born around you, was a cool time because the music was cool, right? And it seemed like everybody was into it. So I'm sure I would have felt the same way if I would have went to high school between 75 and 78, right? And Kiss is the biggest thing on the planet. The other thing is that it would have been fun if I can take that technology back with me. You know what I mean? Like, I can enjoy it any way and time I want to now. Where I remember sitting in front of MTV and waiting for, like, the Yngwie Malmsteen video to come. And it's like, how many shitty YouTube videos I got to sit through? Hasn't this video already been playing? Why don't you guys play I don't remember it, I'll never forget. Like, come on! You know, or whatever. And I think I would have been frustrated that I want to see this band, but I can't see them because nobody's doing any news stories on them. No, that kind of thing. So I don't know. I would want the technology, but
that was the magic of it back then.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't know what they looked like. You couldn't get video of them. It was just unbelievable.
But I think there was magic in the gold rush. I think there was magic in, the 1950s. I think there was magic all over history that I missed that.
Right.
If I wanted to plant myself somewhere, there'd be 4 or 5 places I plant myself.
What would be one of them that would shock everybody?
Old West.
The Old West?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Playing poker in a bar in the Old West? Oh, hell yeah.
You know what? Now that makes 1,000,000% sense. Thank you. Lee, okay, so obviously one of the things that you and I have talked about at length is that every time you see these, you're like me. This stuff,
Homer.
Exactly. All this stuff is on the walls because you walk in and it transforms you back to 12-year-old Lee.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a comfort. It's my safe place since I've been 11. So if I took all this down, I would feel, I wouldn't feel safe or something weird. I can't explain it. It's me,
Yeah, it is you. It is you. One of the things about keeping the magic alive is really tough, especially now that the band is gone. The band is gone. Keeping that magic alive. Have you found yourself going in like putting on any DVDs or anything recently, or just has it been mostly mostly music, or?
I listen. Yeah, still a lot of music, and I just have all my memories, and I will put a DVD on once in a while and watch some YouTube, but I still listen to the albums quite a lot.
I have like I'll tell you this, it's really kind of strange, but I remember where I was, what I was doing, almost can remember the smell in the room when my mom brought in the Peter Criss solo album. As odd as that is, I just remember getting that. So everything else I got before that was 8-tracks.
Oh, wow.
So because we had an 8-track player, I don't remember if we had a record player. We obviously did, because my mom was always my mom was always listening to like Paul McCartney and Beatles and Elvis. And but for some reason, when I look at that particular album cover, it's very personal. It feels very personal. And this is kind of strange, but when I look at it, it's almost like running into an old friend. I don't know how to explain it any better than that.
I get it.
It's like, this is the record that my mom brought home to me that I didn't know I was going to get.
Yep. That's kind of what Alive and Destroyer do to me.
I put a piece of paper on there and like traced the face, so I could, and one of the things about the band is that everybody, not everybody, but most people are really into it, is because if you've noticed, whether it's Lee or Joey or Ken tonight, but so many people's first show was 1979.
Mm-hmm.
So many people. And I
We
just
were too young to go before that.
right. I
I
just
was. My
am
mother was.
noticing that. I mean, it just seems like 79 was the year where everybody finally, or most fans finally, were able to either convince their parent. I went
Yep.
earlier because my neighbor's mom was cool. Oh yeah, let's go. But 79 seems to be that breakout year.
Yeah.
Like
The licensing
many-
probably helped. Like if
Yeah.
I'm a parent, how bad can it be? These guys got like vans, record players, teddy bears.
Right, dolls.
How bad could it be?
Lunch boxes. That's, man, Sonny, this is why I love you. I wouldn't have thought about that at all, and that's true.
They got dolls.
They got
Yeah.
dolls. Yeah, how
Lunch
dangerous can it possibly really be?
Yeah.
You
parents
know?
But
never
in 70
my parents let me put all this stuff on my walls
Yeah.
right from the start. They were just like, whatever.
Yeah. And you got cool parents, right?
Yes, very.
But I wouldn't have blamed a parent for
Right.
74, 75, 76 going,
wondering
are
about
these
it.
people are devil worshippers? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, right.
It's so different and so odd.
Mm-hmm.
And Alice Cooper was making it out to be like bad guy.
Yeah, he was too.
Right? So if these guys are going to be shock rock, then these guys are bad guys too.
Right.
Until you can buy lip gloss or a
Yeah.
Halloween costume. Then it's like,
Or a
oh,
comic book.
okay, well, they're more like Superman, Batman.
Yeah, interesting.
Man, I went to a ton of concerts in 79 because my brother finally, I was allowed to go. I saw so many that year.
That's awesome.
I mean, really.
You guys that are out there watching, you look, we take requests for topics. So we do this 20-minute Kiss Fix. It's going to be, we record it and we're going to release it every Wednesday. Podcast rockcity1@gmail.com. That's our email. If you have a subject you would like us to talk about, shoot it to us. Let us know what it is that you're interested in hearing. Obviously, like, everybody's got an opinion on the band. Different times, different places. We're all from different states or countries or whatever, and everybody's going to go, this was my favorite record, and this is why. Tell me why, and then let's talk about it, and we will. So make sure you send emails to podcast rockcity1, that's the number 1, @gmail.com. This was a lot of fun. Sonny, you got anything to add?
No, thanks for watching, and thanks for being a loyal listener.
Absolutely. Lee?
Yeah, lots of fun. And I was going to ask about your guitar. Is that a casket or something?
Yeah, that's the Epitaph. That's the Epiphone that Zach licensed.
Oh,
It's called the Epitaph, technically.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
cool.
it comes in the coffin case.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what I'm going to say. Listen, thank you very much for coming and watching this short little 20-minute Kiss Fix. And we'll be back on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Come and hang out with us. Tonight when we did the show, we had 100 people in the room, all talking Kiss. Take 1 hour of your day and get away from whatever kind of bullshit's happening in the real world. Come and hang out with us, because right here, Podcast Rock City is where we keep the magic of Kiss alive, and we stay having fun. And we'll see you guys. We're out of here. Peace.